Everyone to the Unalliance Brother podcast. My name is CJ and I'm a diehard Boston fan. And today we got a loaded episode for you. We're hitting the sports that are hot and the winners and losers from the first week of the MLB. With me, my Unalliance brother, Seth.
And I'm the other half. Say, a New York sport fan. The season just started. CJ. But the Dodgers already look like the team to beat. The Astros look shaky. The Red Sox are a mess. We got surprise teams like the Pirates making noise. But let's jump into it. I'm Say.
I'm CJ, and together we are
The
the
Online
Unalliance Brothers.
Brothers. All right, CJ, it's been 20 games already, almost 20 games into the season. 5 of the 6 divisions are leading by teams that we wasn't expecting. Like our East, where your Rexes and my Yankees play. Tampa Bay is leading that division. The Central is lead by the Minnesota, followed by Cleveland behind. The other division is lead by Texas, and the Athletics out there on the Nationals. The Atlanta Braves are leading the division. Pittsburgh Pirates are leading the division. See, behind is the Cincinnati Reds, and the West is led by the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're the only thing that look not a surprise. They look better than everybody. They are scoring everybody, pitching everybody. They got the most talent in the league. It look like they're gonna break the record of 115, I think it is. They look like they're gonna win 125. What you think about those division leaders, CJ?
Now they won. There's no surprise. The Dodgers should be ashamed of themselves. Paying people all the way to 2040 like we are on Bobby Bonilla stuff. I don't like that. I don't like it. They need to take care of that. The Braves are a surprise for me. They got a bunch of injuries. They're still at the top of the league. But for me, Miami will be winning that division. There's no doubt about it in my mind.
Miami's gonna win that division, CJ? Yeah,
Miami's winning
Miami
that
win.
division.
I know. Xavier Edwards is playing great. Sandy Alcantara is looking like a Cy Young winner. He's pitching complete games all around. They looking good, CJ, but the Miami are going to lead the division, you think? So that means
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
the Mets are a fraud. Houston is a fraud. Do you think the dynasty is over there?
No, the dynasty is not over. The season is too young, but the dynasty is not over. First of all, I don't think it was either a dynasty. They just won a bunch of West Division. And I think they still have something to say. They might be the third wild card. They the team that know how to play. They're not young. There's a bunch of veterans put together, so they might be the third wild card. They don't have all the talent, but they have all the experience for sure.
I don't think they're coming back from that hole. They're not looking good. What about the Pittsburgh Pirates leading the division on the Central that we thought it was going to be Milwaukee or the Chicago Cubs, and the Chicago Cubs are at the end.
Hold on. You got to stop saying hold like they're 10 games behind. The Astros are just 2 games behind the league. But you're right. Let's talk about the actual teams that matter at this time. The surprises. Those Pirates are looking good. The Reds are looking good. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Those are going to be some tough races in the NL. It's finally good to see some other teams other than the Cardinals and the Cubs winning that division.
I agree. I got the Cincinnati Reds, and I think they can give those Dodgers a push on the playoff. They got talented arms. Right now they got few pitchers that are in the DL, but they got some arms over there that can make any hitter look foolish.
Not a chance. Not a chance. The Reds are not gonna go all the way to the National League Championship Series. The team that's gonna be side by side with the Dodgers is the Atlanta Braves. They're coming back with all of their players, and they don't even have to do a trade at the
They
midpoint
still
of the season.
injuries. Yeah, they
They
still
just bring.
injured since 2024. They haven't recovered. I'm
That's
amazed
right.
they are first place. But let's talk about
Imagine.
the East on the American League, where your Rexes are and my Yankees are. And see, I thought Tampa Bay was gonna be the punching back over there. I thought the Orioles with their young talented team, upcoming team, they was gonna do some damage. Finish around 581 and 81, something like that. I was hoping my Yankees want to run through the division. I thought the Blue Jays was going to be there trying to repeat it again. I thought Boston was going to be there and trying to repeat it again, but Boston is at the bottom of the division. That's where they belong, CA. That's where they belong.
That's a tough road to go up. Just 3 games behind the first place. The mighty bunting Rays, which not for nothing, but I love when the Rays beat the Yankees. The Yankees look
My
like they did not
God.
know how
This
to field
guy.
a bunting, a
My
bunt.
God, this guy.
Just bunt that ball. They don't know what to do with it. They
Small
don't.
baseball, small baseball. See,
Small baseball wins it 100% of the times because you know what? You have the worst coach in our division, and he did not practice bunting defensive moves
this guy.
during the spring training. That's what happens. That's what happened. Iron Boom got nothing to say when you get beat up by 5 bunts by the strong Tampa Bay Rays.
Remember when I asked you, oh, tell me you pick your 16, CA. You mentioned the Cleveland Guardians was going to win that division. Right now, Minnesota is leading that division. I thought Kansas City was going to win that division, and I still think Kansas City is going to win that division. Guys, if Kansas City win that division, Bobby Witt Jr. is going to be the MVP. But what you think about that division? See, is the Minnesota Twins are leading that division right now.
That's right. That's right. They came to hit. They came to bat. There's no doubt about it in my mind. They're not they're not waiting for walks. They're not waiting for the game to be in their hands. They're going out there and taking it. They put so many runs on my Red Sox. I'm still hurting on that one because they came to hit.
Even Detroit, I thought Detroit was going to be at the top with the Cy Young winner. Well, right now in the West, Texas is leading the division. The Seattle was going to repeat. Houston was going to be there. They lost the playoffs in the last game of the year. But Texas is leading the division, and that's where you live at. CA at the Atleticos are second place, playing great baseball over there with Nick Kurt. What do you think, CA?
Well, I agree with you. I don't know what the hell the Athletics are doing in the first place, but maybe they are
Las
growing their new
Vegas.
fan, maybe they're growing their new fan base over there in Las
Maybe in Las
Vegas.
Vegas, they looking good.
Uh,
They're going to get a new stadium, and that stadium is looking crazy. Maybe that's
some
motivating them.
Yeah, probably so. They got some 3D printed roof that's coming out, something alien looking over there. Hey, listen,
Something
chat,
that the
tell us.
Rexes don't got. They got a huge wall since the 1870s, something like that.
First of all, 1903, and
Okay, okay.
second
You
of
should
all,
know about it. Of course, you know about it.
of course, I know the entire history of my team. But chat, let us know if we should go to inauguration game over there at the new athletic
Come on,
stadium.
Las
Let us know.
Vegas.
Let
That
us
would
know.
be awesome. That would be great.
Viva Las Vegas, baby.
See, let me tell you something. It's a for the MVP. It's a judge against the field, or somebody's going to take over. I think he's running with it again. He hit his 7 and 8 home run already this year. He's gonna hit over 300. He's gonna have over 100 RBI. His WAR is gonna be the top 1, 2. Is it gonna be him or Bobby Witt? But who you think could take him over? Or is it him? Is it him like Tiger Wood when it was Tiger Wood against the field when it was on golf over there? You think it's like that over here for the MVP? It's a judge against the field.
Obviously, you live in the Eastern Standard Time because the Pacific Standard Time is key. Mike Trout came all the way back, putting some 2014 numbers. Let me tell you
Video
what he
games
did to
numbers
your
right now.
Yankees. Let me tell you what he did against the
Killed
Yankees.
him. I'm not gonna lie, he killed him. He did.
He is killing the Yankees, and I'm here for it. No other way to put it. Mike Trout put in MLB
Video games
2014
numbers.
game. Yes,
I tell you
that's the
something.
Mike Trout we're accustomed to see.
I admit it. He whooped my Yankees, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm happy for him. He's been hurt forever, and he's finally looked like he's back. He just got back to back home run, killing the Yankees. They went up back to back to back over there. And talking about those Angels, they're not looking that like the Angels of last year when it was them and Colorado Rocky playing for the last place. I'm gonna tell you who's gonna win the Cy Young. See it, it's not Tyreek Scoble, and you're gonna be like, who? It's gonna be Jose Soriano. See it with that curveball over there, that sinker, that fastball that he got. He's 4-0, 0.33 ERA. He's number second right now after 4 games on strikeout. Nobody would have ever thought after 20 games the Cy Young it was going to be
You
Jose Soriano right now.
are wrong. Do you remember what you were doing in 1999? I tell you what I was doing. I was watching Randy Johnson win the first Cy Young that he did on that decade. And then he win it
I
on
thought you was
2000.
going to say Pedro Martinez.
And then he won it in 2000. And then he won it in 2001. And then he won it in 2002. And that's what
That's
Tarek
Derek
Skubal is going to be
School.
doing. Tarek Skubal is going to three-peat the Cy Young because he is game time. He is ready. He is possessive. He controls the zone. He brings it every time he's at the top of that mound. And on top of everything, nobody can steal on that lefty. The
You know
catchers
who he
are
remind me
going
of,
for it.
CJ?
What
That
does he remind you
dominating
of?
pitcher like that, back to back to back Cy Young. Some guy, Gary Cole, that is about back again. That's scary over there on the Bronx right now. That's scary. Hey, but I tell you something about Jose Soriano. If he continue what he's doing right now on the Angels, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough run for the Cy Young, and it's gonna be hard for Tyreek to 3P. But he got to keep it up. He got to keep it up. CA, who you got for your
So,
Cy Young? CA on the National.
National League.
Oh,
For my Cy Young in the National League, I have Paul Skeens. This guy is a player, and hopefully very soon he's gonna be wearing red socks.
ah,
That's what I want. That's what I foresee in the future. Well, I'm gonna bring one of those balls that tells me the future because I see Paul Skeens with red socks,
my
a B on I'm gonna give him maybe 44. I cannot give him 45, Pedro Martinez and everything.
with
But
Garrett Crochet over
44,
there. That'd be a
yeah.
great duo. That'd
You
be a
remember
great duo. I
that?
will
You
hate
remember
them. I
that?
will hate them.
Kurt Schilling, Randy Youngson in 2002, 2001, had that one-two
My
punch.
God.
Ooh, imagine that. Give me a
I don't want
righty.
to
Give
hear
me a
that. I don't want to
lefty.
hear that. Come on. I'll keep it going. I
Yes,
don't want to
yes.
hear
Who
that.
you got on the National
2001.
League Cy Youngs?
The National League, Alcantara is pushing good, but I think it's gonna be Paul King. Like, no, I agree with you. Like, Pittsburgh is looking like they're gonna make the playoff. I
Wait a
don't
minute.
know. They
Wait a
might. They
minute.
might not. they,
Did you just say you agree with me?
just on Paul Skin. Like, it's Paul Skin. See it? Like, they talented over there.
So
They
let me
just
call
sound
mommy.
that 19-year-old to a
I'm about
hundred
to call
something
mom.
$1 million. See it? A 19-year-old. Remember that kid you was telling me about? He was gonna be the rookie of the year. I was like, see, he's not gonna be the rookie of the year. The rookie of the year is gonna come from the red Weatherfall. And you was like, no, Xavier, it's not gonna be him. It's gonna be the Pirates guy. That kid just became a millionaire at 19 years old. Let's talk about ABS. CA is the new rule on the game. It's a game changer. Pitchers are calling it. Umpires are calling it. When calling it wrong, they call it wrong all the time. Uh, Catchers, pitchers, batters, and sometimes the managers do it. The pitchers do it at a lower rate, but they are right most of the time. The catcher is the one that calls it the most. He's at like around 60%, and the batters are 50%. See, what do you think about that APS?
Listen, the ABS is a great feature to have. I like it. It's their games gotta be called right. That's all we're looking for. The games need to be called near perfection, and this is what the ABS is doing. Now, umpires are still gonna miss a lot of calls, especially at the beginning of the game, because players don't want to challenge that early. They want to save that for real opportunities, real situations at the end of the game. However, this umpires gotta get the game in order. They cannot know a ball from a strike sometimes, middle of the plate, and they're still saying it's a ball. It's unbelievable how many bad umpires we have in this game.
I'm gonna give you a hot take on that, CA. What I think about the ABS and what should happen, CA. The ABS is great for the game. I think they should move the home plate umpire and put it behind the mound. Let the ABS call the strike and let the umpire call safe and out. Just put it behind the mound. Let the ABS take over, and that's it. You got Stevie Buckner behind the plate calling nonsense or 2-3 outside, calling it a strike, and then when you see it on the TV, like us as fan be like, what CB Buckner is doing over there? It's just not CB Buckner. It's a lot of them that are bad. The majority do a great job, but it's a lot of them that are bad. I think they should move the umpire from behind the home plate and move into behind the mound where the pitcher is. See,
Are you out of your mind? This is not Little League. This is the Major League Baseball. You
hey,
cannot put
hey,
the
that's what I
umpire
think. See, that's what I think.
behind the mound. Do you know why they put it on the Little Leagues behind the mound? Because there's no mound. It's just a
That's what I
flat
think.
surface with a block, and they
Get it
just
over
pitch.
with.
That is not how it should be played. They need to call better, better. That's what they need to do. But it's not all bad. It's not all bad. Eric Backus has the best calling games of them all. It's hard to challenge against him because he calls such a perfect game. It's unbelievable. He should be giving classes when the game is over. Just give him two
CB
extra
Buckner.
hours. Well, we have some Civic Buckners, but every potato bag there's always a few bad ones, and this is what we have right here: a few bad umpires, and maybe we should get rid of these all umpires and bring the new generation that's gonna get on the ABS real quick. They should give them. Well, you know what they should do? This is my hot take for this segment. We have Apple Watch, we have Samsung Watch, we have everything. We should just give him an Apple Watch and just call the game from there. Look, I got the ABS on my arm. Look at that. It's saying it's a strike. I'm gonna call a strike, and that's gonna be 89.9 perfection. That's
All
all
the
there
time,
is.
all the time.
All the
Instead of
time.
going back and forth, touching it, all that stuff. Uh, let's talk about Red Sox Yankees. See, that's the next up. The state of mind. At the beginning of the season, they was calling for your Rexes to sell the team, fire Joey Cora over there. Uh, they wasn't
We
playing.
we've been calling for that for a couple years, but
Yeah,
go on.
they wasn't playing. They're not playing great baseball. They can't hit. They can't bat. They can't pitch. You told me about some guy named Anthony Roman. You told me he was going to be the next superstar. That he was going to take the Rexes to the promised land and all that stuff. Right now, he's looking like a bust to me. He's not looking like a superstar. You told me Anthony Roman was going to be a superstar and was going to take the Rexes to the promised land, and that's not happening at the beginning of the season. CJ,
Listen, when my kids look in the dictionary for exaggeration, they should put your picture next to that word. It's only 19 games in the season. And this is what rookies and sophomore players go through at the beginning of
sophomore.
the season. Yeah, and that's what happened. The beginning of the season, it's here. And you got to give him some time. You know, he didn't play the entire spring training with his team. He was playing at the WBC. He did his thing, but now it's baseball time. Now it's Major League Baseball time. So he's going to get back into the rhythm. He's got to do what he needs to do, and
This
he's
is
got to
not that
compete. He's got to
short
compete.
tournament.
That's
This is
all.
a long season, and he started
It
slumping.
is.
He started
And
slumping. It's a long
in
season.
my opinion, it is good to start slumping because you can only get better. It's okay to grow
I
into
think
it.
I think the
And
Rexes are staying there.
162 games.
I think the Rexes are staying there at the bottom of the division. But you told me where they're going to end up. Just freeze. Tell
Listen,
me.
I tell you this, and please put it on your notes. After the series with the Yankees in April 21st, my Red Sox will be in first place.
They're
You
going to
can
get
book that right
swept.
now. You can book that right now. You're gonna go into the Green Monster,
We're
and
going to
he's gonna
revisit
say
that
hi.
again. We're going to revisit that.
And he by the end of that series in April 23rd, they're gonna be in the first place. You can book that right now. Call anyone you want.
This guy, this guy is crazy. He said he's gonna go. They're gonna go from the bottom to the top.
That's right.
I don't agree with
That's
that.
right.
I
That's
think
right.
Tampa is a fluke. I think Tampa is just gonna be the punching back, and I think the Yankees are just gonna take over. They started on a historic run with the pitchers, low ERA. They
And
just
they
having
quickly
a bad
stumble.
few games. They caught somebody named Mike Trout that is on fire. I thought that
And a
division was
bunting
gonna
team.
bring. I thought that division was gonna bring three playoff teams. I thought it was gonna be the Rexes, the Yankees, and the Blue Jays. It's not gonna happen. It's looking like nobody. It's looking like the winner of the division is gonna be an 86 game maximum. Nobody's gonna win 90 at that division right now. I'm talking about that. Everybody's at 9-8. See, look at the division. Look at every team. Seems like everybody's on 9-8, 9-7, 7-9,
Yeah, aside from
6-8. Crazy
Aside from the
aside for
Dodgers, the Dodgers in the National League West,
Never,
which
I
they
never seen a season started like that. See, where it was just one dominant team and everybody's playing 500 baseball. Everybody's killing each other and
I
nobody
think
seems to.
you are a person that lives in the moment. I've seen plenty of these seasons, and what I've seen is the big teams are gonna figure it out and they're gonna race to the top like they always do. My Red Sox are gonna be at the top, and it's gonna be a big flip. After April 23rd, we'll be at the top of our division. I can guarantee you that right now. One thing I wanted to ask you about this season, and I know we brought in uh, the 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 MVPs, the Cy Youngs, we brought ABS. I want you to tell me who are your two teams on each side that are going to be in those championship series? With your last four remaining teams for that championship series on both sides.
Of course, it's gonna be my Yankees right there. Seattle was a fluke. They're not going back. I think it's gonna be Yankees. That's crazy. I don't even know. I would say Yankees, Kansas City. That's who I want to see. Yankees, Kansas City. I want to see Bobby Witt versus Aaron Judge. And in the other side, I want to see Cincinnati Reds against Los Angeles Dodgers. And I think Cincinnati is going to overtake them. Cincinnati is going to overtake him. See, I'm telling you now. Don't tell me, oh, everybody call their shot when the game is already there. I'm telling you now in April, Cincinnati is going to give the Dodgers a run for the money. I'm telling you right now.
First of all, you're wrong, but that's okay. You need to be wrong most of the time, and you still keeping that trend. But listen, the Red Sox are gonna be on the one side, and then they're gonna be playing against the Twins. That's no doubt that is gonna be a Twins Red Sox American League Championship Series at the end of October. And then on the National League
Bro, this
side,
is not March Madness, bro, where you
I'm
pick the
not
16 to make it to
picking
the Final Four or something like that.
I'm not picking the Cincinnati Reds against the Dodgers. I am going to pick the Atlanta Braves and the Dodgers to be in the National League Championship Series. And the Dodgers are going to win that series because obviously they are paying their team like it's a 500 fortune company. That team's got so much money. It's ridiculous how many starting pitchers they have.
I
They
think
could
that's going to
they could have
change 2027. The CBA is coming, I think, and it's going to either be a lockdown or they're going to change the rule where you can't pay people on 2040 and do all this stuff that they doing. Of course, they're doing it. Chat, let us know in the comment section who you think is going to be on each
on the
American
right
League
side of history. Yeah.
final and the National League. Who's going to be on that conference final? I got
That
my
is
Yankees getting right there. Let us know.
that is without a doubt my favorite time of the year. You get the championship series, you get American leagues against the National League. There's no more pitchers batting, so that makes it even better. You don't have to do nothing, just have full strong teams playing at the end of the season. And I think my Red Sox and the Dodgers are gonna face each other in the World Series.
And we're going to see. But that's a wrap for today's The Unaligned Brothers. What you got to say?
Hi. Be part of the online brotherhood. If your thoughts don't align with the next person, you're in the right place. Hit the subscribe button, click on the bell to get notified when we upload new content every week. Also, leave us a comment in the chat. It's free. Let us know what you think. Now, for the last segment of the show, we have Sneaker Dimension, where Say shows a new sneaker every week from the Jordan and Nike brand. Say, what you got for us today?
Thank you for watching, guys. We're going to be doing this segment at the end of every show, the sneaker
Right.
dimension, where we're going to show some heat. And you guys are going to let us know in the comment section if we got some heat or we going to drop. Today, we're going to feature the Lakers show. It's the Jordan 4. It's a popular release. We got purple and gold. You know I love purple and gold. I love LeBron. I know he's going to hate over there, but we got purple and gold with the black mesh. It was released on March 7th on the sneaker app. 62,000 was released to the sneaker app. I got one of those. Let me know if you cop or you
Better
drop.
brag.
Let me tell you something about this silhouette. This is not my favorite one. It's going to be the 11. The 11 is my favorite one, where y'all going to see a lot of heat from that silhouette. But a lot of people say they love this silhouette, the Jordan 4, in different colorways. I actually like this colorway because I like the Lakers. I like LeBron. That purple and gold is magical. It's not a direct collab. It's to pay homage to the Lakers organization. I know they win a lot of championships. And I think this year is, if Luka was healthy, they would have won it again. I think they would have beat OKC. I know about that. But let us know in the comment section you copying or dropping. Thank you for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Bye.
Hi guys. See you later. Don't forget to leave a comment in the chat. And I won't be copping that shoe.
He's a hater.
It's gotta be green, baby.
Y'all
Celtics
love
rule.
that.